So I'm recording this the day after I made the video. I'm doing the editing right now, and just so y'all know, the editing is meant to be a joke, and so let's get right into it. Starts off with The Boss Baby. Okay? Everyone knows The Boss Baby. It's a lovable kids film. I didn't see it completely. Wasn't that good of a film, but I loved it. Okay, so here's what happens in it, okay? Tim, the little main boy, ends up finding out what the Boss Baby wanted to do. He wanted to corrupt puppies because they were the biggest competitor with babies. So, what he does is he decides to make the Xenomorph, okay? Now, the Xenomorph is from Aliens, okay? You're gonna need to... you should know that, and if you don't, I'm gonna be very disappointed in you. Okay, so Tim gets disappointed in this because he's like, no, that's bad. I don't want to corrupt no puppies. Puppies are... I love puppies. Okay, so Boss Baby eventually convinces him to go along with him. So that's what they do. They end up having these brutal experiments, killing puppies. You know, normal kids movie stuff. Okay, so they create the Xenomorph, and it ends up killing their parents. And they're like, dude, what are we going to do now? I'm 7, you're a baby. What are we going to do? We can't live on our own. So they decide to create a portal to another universe. And that universe is Universe B. You're going to need to remember the universes. I'll put a little thing up in the corner just so I can keep track of this for y'all. Okay, so in Universe B, okay, the doctor from Doctor Who ends up getting a distress signal and ends up having to go to Universe A again, okay, because he hears that it has been taken over by the Xenomorphs, because after the Boss Baby left, they had no one to stop the Xenomorphs from spreading. So the doctor finds where the distress signal was from, and that was Superman. Yes, the Superman. So the doctor ends up picking up Superman and bringing him back to Universe B, but a Xenomorph had spat in the doctor's mouth, causing him to have acid blood inside of him, tearing him apart. So he ends up crashing into the hospital from Grey's Anatomy. Okay, on to our next section, Grey's Anatomy. Okay, so this, in Universe B, Grey's Anatomy is real life, and it's also a TV show in our universe. Okay, so this is the first episode of Grey's Anatomy. Okay, so in the first episode of Grey's Anatomy, the janitor finds the doctor in his broom closet and ends up putting him in his janitor cart. Okay, I don't know what they're called, but it's a janitor cart. Okay, so whilst in the janitor mop cart, okay, the janitor brings him to the ER, and he's like, I need a hot, sexy doctor to operate on this man. And sexy doctor number 6, this guy, ends up being like, I'll do it. And so the doctor gets saved by sexy doctor, who I'm calling Steven. Okay, so Steven and him end up making love. So for 6 seasons, you see the doctor slowly get more and more pregnant, okay? Until the last episode, the doctor gives birth. He gives birth to the Lorax, okay? End of Grey's Anatomy. Then it goes on to the movie. Grey's Anatomy, the movie, loraxhood, trademark copyright, okay? Now, in this movie, for the first 2/3, it's unimportant, it's just the Lorax growing up. Then the last third, he's about 5 or 6 now, and the Lorax is getting sick, and he ends up puking a cocoon around himself. So the parents get worried. They call the police. What's happening? I don't know. Then the Xenomorph bursts out from the cocoon. The Lorax is now a Xenomorph, corrupting having the chance to corrupt the entire world, just like in Universe B. Okay, now this is where Superman comes in. Superman goes to save the day, and he brings the Xenomorph into space, killing him and the Xenomorph, but he ends up blowing up, destroying their universe and Universe B, but also causing them to start again. And that is my amazing movie. Please watch it. Please help. Please support me. One of the persons who is involved is this guy right here. He's gay and a furry, so don't talk to him. Okay.